Survey ship Pantheon. Orbiting planet. Earth. Dominant life form. Human. Belief system. Various. More information required. Scanning for samples. Welcome to Survey Ship Pantheon. Our mission is to investigate the culture of your planet, and you have been selected to represent your belief system. Please state your name.
Rabbi David Lister.
Religion.
Judaism.
Holy book.
Torah.
Holy building.
A synagogue, sometimes referred to as a shul.
Symbol.
The Star of David, or a 7-branch lamp called a menorah.
You will now be asked a series of questions from the categories on screen. You have 30 of your Earth seconds to provide a satisfactory answer to each one. Failure to comply will result in matter dispersal. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Choose the first category.
God.
What do you believe about God?
We believe that God is a creator, just the one, and he made everything in the universe, and he looks after people in this world by giving them a spiritual job to do. If they do that job very well, then they will develop themselves, and after death they will be able to enjoy a special closeness to God. Life after death.
What do you believe will happen to humans after death?
A person's body is put in the ground, their soul is released from the body and returns to God. The better we have worked in this life on doing the things that God has asked us to do, the more we will be able to understand and appreciate what it's like to be with him after we die. We don't understand much about what it's like after death, but we know that it is a good thing to be in that state. Beginnings.
How did your religion begin?
It started when God spoke to Abraham nearly 4,000 years ago. Abraham had a family that went down to Egypt, and their descendants came out of the slavery in Egypt after 210 years there. We went to Mount Sinai in the Sinai desert. God came down on the mountain, spoke to us, said the 10 Commandments, and then we received the Torah from Moses. Everyday life.
How does your religion affect everyday life?
In lots of different ways. We have rules about what we eat, so all our food must be kosher. We have rules about what we wear. We're not allowed to wear a garment that has both wool and linen in it. Jewish men are supposed to wear a kippah on their heads. We have to pray. We have to behave to each other in a kind and gentle way. And most of all, I think we're supposed to think about ourselves and the world in a cheerful and positive way. Festivals.
What is the most important festival in your religion?
There are many important times in our year. There's Pesach or Passover, when we remember and relive the Exodus from Egypt. And there's Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, which is a big new start for everybody. My favourite festival, if you can call it that, is Shabbat, which happens every single week. That's our Sabbath. Starts on Friday afternoon and finishes Saturday night. It's a time when we can't do lots of things and we have to calm down and listen to each other. Rites of passage.
What is a Bar Mitzvah?
Bar Mitzvah means son of commandment. It's a time when a boy turns 13 and we celebrate the fact that he's now obliged to keep the commandments like every other Jewish adult. He will normally celebrate this by going to the synagogue and reading a portion of the Torah and having a party afterwards. A girl will have a bat mitzvah, which means daughter of the commandment, when she turns 12, and she will also celebrate this by going to the synagogue and perhaps reading a speech. Random.
What's so bad about pigs?
Pigs aren't such a big deal in Judaism. They're part of a non-kosher group of animals like the horse, the rabbit, any animal that doesn't have both split hooves and many stomachs is not kosher, and we may not eat it. We're a bit worried about the symbolism of the pig, because on the outside it looks kosher because it has split hooves, but inside it only has the one stomach, so it's regarded as a faker.
Thank you. Your answers are satisfactory. Matter dispersal beams powering down. You will now be returned to Earth, human. Goodbye.